G'day guys, welcome back to another review. Today I just got this in the mail. Figure I've been hunting for quite a while. This is Darth Malak from the 30th anniversary collection. And the apprentice of Darth Revan from Knights of the Old Republic video game. Plural games. Like I said, I've been hunting for this guy for quite a while. Definitely one of the holy grails that I can tick off my list. Got him for $19 on eBay, so I'm extremely happy. And that's carded too. I did open him. That's what I do. Pretty reasonable figure actually. Not too bad. We've got to remember that it's 5 years old now. Maybe even a little older than that, depending on how early in 2007 he was released. I think they came in towards the end of the line, as far as I remember, but I could be way wrong. Definitely glad to have this guy in my collection now, and for $19 you cannot go wrong at all. Nice detail throughout the figure. He does come with his lightsaber, of course, that he's holding, the lit blade. Sort of something different. He also does come with lightsaber hilt, if I can hold the little thing. There we go. They're very different sort of paint jobs they've done on these, so yeah, a little bit slack, but oh well. Like I said, we've got to remember this is 5 years old now, so it's definitely not going to be to the standard of today's figures, but like I said, definitely a cool figure. I definitely love my Sith Lords, and being one of the ones that is the hardest to track down, I'm certainly glad to have him now. So very cool. I will run through the articulation. I can just zoom out again. He has a swivel head. He has ball hinged shoulders, swivel cut elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees, and no ankle articulation. But like I said, that can be forgiven considering he's 5 years old. In terms of detail, he's pretty good. I'll zoom right up on his head sculpt here so you can get a good look at that. There we go. They're very nicely sculpted. He's got sort of pinkish sort of tone around his eyes, on top of a really sort of greyish old Anakin Skywalker looking skull. He does have those markings on the top and either side of his head. Not being one that has played the games, I'm not exactly sure on their meaning, but the cool thing is you can take this piece off around his jaw, around his mouth. Just remove that totally, and then we get this really vicious looking mouth, which obviously has been decapitated at some point. I can't remember when. Believe might have even been Revan to do it, although it might have been something else in the Mandalorian Wars which they fought in, so I'm not sure, but it kind of reminds me of one of the zombies from The Walking Dead, the ones that Michonne travels with after she cuts their jaws off. You'll see him at the end of season 2, but you can sort of see a bit of that blue bit. I guess that's sort of, I don't know, part of a breathing apparatus or a voice box or something, and you see sort of a wire running down his neck there too. So definitely a cool little feature they've added on to Darth Malak here. I'll just slot that back over his face. You sort of get a look of the chest. Nicely sculpted. I do like the yellow markings sort of down his chest there. It looks really good. And the rest of it sort of been sculpted really well. One thing this figure is missing, I feel, is a little bit of sort of like a wash over it to make it sort of make his outfit look a little dirty, a little worn, I guess. Just a wash sort of to go into the cracks, just to sort of really make the folds and creases in his suit stand out a lot more, but not too bad at all. He's got his silver belt, a bit of a red line across the top. I thought that might have been a mispaint, but it is exactly the same all the way around, so I suppose it's meant to be like that. I'd have to refer to some images of him to be certain. He's got his cape, which is plastic as well. Doesn't look too bad. A little bit of a mispaint there with the black on the neck brace sort of thing there, but no biggie, no biggie at all. You got his pretty standard dark brown black boots, but not too bad at all. Definitely one that I'm, like I said, 2 or 3 times already. I'm just happy to have this guy in my collection, and I can't wait to have Revan at some point. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. I should have some newer figures coming from the last wave. I've actually got to go stop into the post office in about half an hour, so that could be exactly what it is. So I'll be back with some more reviews. I'm nearly at 200 videos, so yeah, my 200th video will of course be a room tour sort of update like I did with my 100th and 150th. So I'm going to do a bit of a trend there. Every 50 videos I'll do a bit of an update tour, so just because the collection does change quite a bit in between. So yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you all very soon. So until then guys, may the force be with you.